I can see you.
Okay, I can't see your image on Zoom. I just clicked to go live, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully people can hear
You
me
can't see
okay.
me on. Wonder why you can't see me on Zoom. That's weird.
I don't know. Your Zoom box is just like empty on my end. Um, it's weird. I just clicked live, so welcome in everybody. I'm 12 seconds in. So yeah, I'm here with Austin. So let some people bounce in here. Yeah, I just see a blank screen. That's weird.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Select a microphone. Can you hear me better?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
So, all right, hold on. We're still trying to get some viewers. I've only got like 7 viewers on. This is weird. Like it's like nobody knows I'm here yet.
Right, I'm the same. I got one. I got one viewer in. So we're trying to set some things
It
up.
says
Any
you.
viewers out there? Yeah.
Let me. I'm trying to change some stuff here. What do we got here? Audio. Select a speaker. iMac. Okay, say something.
Check, check, check.
Ooh, that's much better. Okay, there we go.
I
I only
just
have
turned
like
my,
six viewers.
yeah, I've only got two. I just turned my max volume up too. But yeah, I still can't see you. That's weird. I could
That
see
is very
myself.
weird. So we've done this before. I mean, I'm using. So we're what the hell? We're doing the whole Zoom thing where um, I don't know. I got nothing, dude.
Yeah, I just have, I mean, I can hear you. I mean, it's just a empty gray box. I don't know. It's weird. I could see myself. I don't know. What does it look like on your live? Let me pull up your live. Welcome in, everybody.
I
I'm
got
getting some people in now.
yeah, I've got only 10 with me, 10 people with me. Usually we go live, we get a lot more people. Everybody must be checked out, man.
I've only got six people hanging out.
Well, we may only be here about 30 minutes. We don't have anybody that wants to come hang out with us. I mean, what the hell, right?
That's it.
Our popularity is all of a sudden plummeted. All right, so I got Kevin here. I got Mary here. I got German here. Villanueve. Cody, what's up, Cody? Talk about Shiv and XRP. I will. What the hell is going on? I only have 11 concurrent users. Usually it just goes crazy.
I know. Yeah, I'm with you. I've got five viewers and 3 likes. Good morning, Bolo. Okay, there's I got 7 now.
You're about to beat me. Nobody likes us. Our popularity has waned where we've officially been kicked to the curb, man.
If you, I think I know what it is. So if you pull your Zoom box on whatever screen you're sharing, I think I'll be able to see you. Because
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh, there we go.
I minimized.
Okay, I just did it.
Okay, let me see if it changes here. Yeah, see, I still don't see. Okay, that's weird.
No, I got nothing, dude.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, we could roll with it. What's up, Samir? Bolo, how you doing?
What's up, guys? So Villanueve said, check your settings. I didn't get a notification. Yeah, I don't have any control over settings, guys. So each individual, it's your settings on your end, whether or not you get notified when I go live, stuff like that. So that's a setting on your side. Okay.
Dude, I've been hearing a lot of that. So people that are even like hitting the notification bell for us are not getting our alerts. It's something going on. I've heard it on a bunch of other channels. So what I've been telling people, and maybe you could tell your followers the same thing, your subscribers. I've been saying like basically unhit the bell and then re-hit it, like you know, yeah, basically, yeah. And then usually you get the alerts then. I don't know what that is, but I've been hearing that a lot lately. So,
That's the damnedest thing. All right. Well,
yep.
yeah. Because I'm pretty much going live every day now. I'd like to try to do them. I'm still only, how many viewers you at? I'm at 23. That's weird.
11.
Dude, it's something must be up with YouTube.
Yeah. I've
Something's
only
up.
got 12. Yeah, 12 now.
By now, I'm usually at 100 easily, So,
Right.
anyway, it is what it is. We'll hang out and bullshit and talk and stuff.
Yeah.
So I got King with me. Brad, SEC is running a, Brad Clutter, SEC is running a blackout. What the hell does that mean? I don't know. We'll have to look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk. So, Wow, I'm shocked. Mary, I found this live session by accident. I didn't get a notification either. All right, Mary, thank you. So yeah, Mary and King. One thing you might do is later go to my channel and where you subscribe and hit the bell notification, uncheck the bell notification, and then recheck it back on. That's something that Zach said might work. So I'm getting somebody asking why the gas fees are really high. Gas fees have always been insanely high.
Yeah, and even more so now with just the NFT craze, man. It's wild.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good point. So gas fees are a direct result of traffic on the network, right? I mean, at the end of the day, right?
Yep.
And since the vast majority of NFT of all the NFT stuff is going on the Ethereum network, that is dramatically raising gas fees. So one thing that I do, for whatever it's worth, one thing that I do, and I know Zach does it as well, to avoid paying gas fees is I buy all my coins and my tokens on crypto.com and Coinbase, and I don't pay gas fees. You know, you pay the gas fees when you're doing the transfers and all those kind of things. Do you have any extra opinion around that?
Yeah, man. I think the other thing that's kind of like creating higher gas fees than normal is the EIP 1559, right? I mean, you're taking, what was it, $35 million worth USD of ETH has been burned since EIP 1559, which, just happened in early August? Which is wild, right? So, the demand has never been higher. The supply is decreasing. The gas fees are going to be higher, right? And I mean, it's going to get better with Ethereum 2.0 for sure. But that's another reason why to invest in Polygon, the layer 2. That's going to help with scalability, gas fees, transaction speed, all that stuff.
Well, and you've also got, did a little due diligence. You've also got kind of a little bit of a minor revolt that has happened in the Ethereum miner community, where there was like almost like coups, COUPS, right? Coups that were trying to be planned to try to raise and keep gas fees really, really high because they basically get those gas fees, you know?
Right. For sure.
So
and
I think the next EIP that's coming in December, and when we formally get over to POS, proof of stake, it'll all go back down. But go ahead.
Yeah, and I think it's a direct correlation as to why you're seeing things like Solana, Terra, Avalanche, and all these other DeFi plays that have NFT platforms, right? Especially Solana, because they got the partnership with FTX, which is huge exchange. They're not paying the amount of fees. So you've got the NFTs booming, at least in the short term. I think, people are going to Solana. They're going to these other places because why the heck not, right? I still think in the long term, ETH is the number one player. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how that plays out. Once Ethereum 2.0 rolls out, how that balance of power looks, if you will.
Yeah, but okay, that brings up a very good topic for discussion. Okay, and you don't know what I'm going to ask you. It's kind of a loaded question. I mean, we're both really big on, right? I mean, we're both big on Ethereum, as said, as a baseline or as a foundation. But do you think that when ETH 2.0 is officially here, when we are officially off of proof of work to proof of stake, when ETH 2.0 is live, et cetera, and let's just say for discussion's sake, gas fees go down to where they're nominal or non-existent. Let's just say that those two things are in play. Okay, now, do you envision, the Solanas, the Phantoms, the MATICs, the, Avalanches, and, and insert any other ones there that are there, these ones that are specifically benefiting? Do you think we see a dramatic drop-off in the price of those respective tokens and coins? What do you think?
That's a good question. I would venture to guess yes. I think because each still just has so much of the market share, right? And it's still performing well. I mean, even with the gas fees being as high as they are. But I don't think that means Solana and Avalanche are going away. I mean, I think it goes back to the bigger point. It's like there's this narrative kind of going around where it's like Cardano's the ETH killer and you've got to pick one. I just don't subscribe to that idea. Of course, we want everybody to subscribe to our channels though too. But I don't subscribe to that idea of we've got to pick one or two. I think this DeFi space As we can see, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. There's room for many players, especially two top players, which I think are going to be Ethereum and Cardano. So, you know,
Yeah, but here's where I tend to agree with what you said, but also what I would add to that is let's just look at like take Solana, Phantom, you know, and again the other players that are out there.
yeah,
So, you know, like Phantom as an example, when they put up $250 million worth of FTM tokens to incentivize developers to develop on their platform, right? So the fact of the matter is that development has taken place. Those projects that you know the projects that Solana got, the projects, you know, and these are DeFi projects, whatever they may be, right? NFT, whatever it may be. Those projects are being built and deployed on those respective blockchains, right? So
yep,
so again, let's just say January 1, boom, ETH2O is live and gas fees are non-existent and blah blah blah. Those projects that were built and deployed on Phantom, Solana, MATIC will not just, you know, instantly overnight go, okay, bye bye, and they're going to go to ETH. They're still going to stay there, right?
right,
This goes back directly to what you were saying, and where I agree with you in that capacity is that the question will be future development, right?
yep,
Well, as a developer developing a new project, am I going to develop it on ETH2O or am I going to develop it on Solana or Phantom or what it may be? And I think in that scenario, is, you know, all things being considered, you know, as long as ETH2O delivers on transaction scalability, speed, etc., I think Ethereum will probably win a fair amount more of those deals because they're the 9 million pound gorilla in the room, you know.
agreed, agreed, 100%. And I think, yeah, and I think, I mean, in saying that, again, I just want to make this clear. It doesn't mean Solana is going to fall back to being non-existent or less, you know, less prevalent. There's, I mean, they're taking advantage of this opportunity right now, right? Same thing with Terra, um, and others, right? So the question becomes new projects once Ethereum 2.0 rolls out, right?
Right.
What are the advantages of going on Ethereum versus Terra on new projects when everything is set with ETH 2.0? And I mean, it'll be interesting to watch. I think it's going to depend on the type of project you're creating, where ETH gas fees are. I mean, you're still going to have some gas fees probably, right? How well the layer 2 works, right?
Yeah, I a million% agree. I mean, that's why where like I mean, and you know, I mean, Ethereum is my largest holding. I know it is for you as well, but I mean, I'm looking for damn near any blockchain DeFi slash smart contract play I can find, and I'm putting money in it. Phantom, Solana, Matic, what is it? You told me about a couple of them. Tezos,
So, yep,
Avalanche. You know, I mean, why not throw a couple $100 at them respectively, you know, or more, whatever, right? It's
yep.
just, I think at least for 3 or 4 or 5 months run, I got Solana up on my screen right now. You know, it's at a $1.75. I'm like, man, I'm kind of itching to pull the trigger and buy some, even though I feel like I'm kind of chasing, quote unquote, chasing Solana, you know?
Yeah, I'm with you, but I mean, dude, I'll tell you what. I did a quick hitter on Solana. This is only a few predictions, but let me see if I can pull it back up. It was on that aggregator site. Basically, here's their price predictions. December 2021. This is right off the top of my head from just recording this morning. Like 620
Solana?
Solana, 450, and these were like three or four different price predictions. There was one that was kind of you know, not much higher. It was like 250. But I mean, there were two that one was like 450 and another one was 600. So I mean, when I looked at that, I kind of, you know, this is kind of what I've been thinking because I've been battling. Like, did I miss the boat? You know, I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, so if I take all this information in, a fair guesstimate or estimate, you know, would be 400. So if I can get Solana sub 200, I feel like I'm not too late, at least right now. Is it a long-term hold for me? I can't answer that question yet, but I think while we're in this period where Ethereum 2.0 is not going to roll out this year. I mean, I don't think it is. We would have heard things, right? I think it's going to be 2022. So let me ride the Solana wave for these next 4 or 5 months, and then make a decision on if, you know, it's a long-term hold or whatever, right?
Okay, but you bring up a really good point, and I want to talk about this. So right here, right now, Solana is at 175. Okay, So, and by the way, Robert Wells, thanks for the super chat. He said he could barely hear you. I moved it over. So thanks for that. I got a few Patreon members. Paul S is here with me. Thanks for every guys. So, okay, so here's what I want to talk about. So let's say you were going to put, okay, let's go with what you're saying. Let's say Solana doubles. It goes to 350, right? It's 175, okay? So you put up $174, and you're basically betting on the fact of it doubling, going to go to 350, which I think will happen, or 400 or whatever it is. Now, here's the question. Is it better, he says with an evil laugh, right? Is it better to put $175 up to buy one single token of Solana versus go put and Phantom? Phantom right now is trading at 154. And so Phantom, so do you believe that Phantom's going to go to $3 and double? You know what I'm saying? Which is the better play is really what I'm asking.
It's tough. Yeah, you're right. And I guess top of the head, quick response, knee-jerk reaction answer is Solana's less risk. Phantom's more risk, more reward. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Phantom is at this point primed to move higher, but like seeing what Solana has done over the past few weeks, like learning about all the institutional money coming in, knowing their top 10, it's probably me falling back on it's a little less risky, and I could still double up my money in the short term and then make a decision on if I want to hold it longer later.
Yes.
But you bring up a good point. I mean,
risk. The first word out of your mouth was risk.
Yep.
It wasn't really about do I believe that Solana will go from 175 to 300. It was risk. I'd rather put the money in Solana and get one token for that versus whatever you could get for $175 worth of Phantom as an example.
Yeah. I mean, how do you feel on it though? Because I'm curious to see your opinion on it.
Somebody's still saying they can't hear you. I've got this thing turned up as loud as it can go. We're having major issues today, man.
Everybody's good on my end. I asked them, and they said that they can hear both of us. By the way, Tyler Yetzer says, "Well, I have you both here. Zach, are you going to send Austin the poster?" So, dude, I got to actually send this to you.
He was on. Yeah, Tyler, that was boy messing up there. He hadn't gotten off his ass and done it.
I got to ship that to you, man. It's pretty sweet. You see it? I mean,
yeah, dude, that's cool.
It's pretty cool.
So man, I don't know. I've got Sadie here. Do you feel ADA price will increase on 12th or sell off? All right.
Yes.
There's a YouTube member. So I give him a shout out. We'll come back to that in a minute. I actually wasn't going to even go with the whole risk thing because here's how I look at them. I don't know. It's weird. I look at them differently from a price point standpoint, and I don't know why the hell I look at them differently, right? Like Phantom's $1.50 a token, right? So I can buy $175 worth. I mean, really what it comes down to is at the end of the day is how I look at it. Is it easier for Phantom to go to $3 or is it easier for Solana to go to whatever it was, 350? That's how I look at it, right? And so for me, I feel like it's a much easier move for Phantom to go to 300 because it's just got a lot more, market cap. Hold on, this is the wife. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, baby, I'm live streaming.
So we're getting some questions in here. Tyler, ADA, LOL, of course. What's up, Child of Ash? How you doing? Josh, Phantom is more risky. Yeah, I agree with Josh on that, but I think Austin brings up a good point here, too. I just went to Austin's channel. I was able to hear you fine. Josh said...
I agree with the risk factor.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Hey, I mean, I've got a couple people saying they can hear us well on your channel, too. So I think it's just a few people on their end.
Cool. I got a super chat from Junior. Thanks for that. Master Austin, don't do math in public. Buy Master Yoda Pop. Yes, I know. They're getting on me because my pop figures, I got to buy a Yoda. I got to get off my ass to get that done. I'm too busy creating content for you guys. Damn,
I know
man.
it. I know it.
Okay, so I think we've buried. So I guess we ended up in the middle, right? I mean, I think we ended up in from a risk standpoint. That's where we ended up. But Solana, I think at $1.74, I didn't know that Solana could go to $400 to $600. I mean, I'm probably going to buy 4 or 5 tokens. What the hell? I feel like I just want to be on the damn train, you know?
Yep, I agree. I'm with it. And I've got some plans to probably buy some Phantom here too. We were just talking about that before we got on air. What's it down to now? It's
Phantom is $1.50 and change.
$1.50 and change. Yeah, I like it. Let me ask you on a few others. How are you feeling about MATIC right now, Polygon?
Man, you know what?
It's frustrating.
It's frustrating because I love them. I love Polygon. I've loved them since I got into crypto, since I started the channel in May. I've loved them, but they just freaking the price just doesn't freaking move, you know. And however I feel about, and it's probably moving right now. Like Austin is going screaming through the roof, you know. But however I feel about them, you know, for me, crypto always comes back to the investment side. You know, where do I feel like that money is going to be best spent, right? It's like an example, Ethereum Classic. I've had the last 2 live streams. Somebody asked me about ETC, and I'm like, I like ETC. It's fine, you know, even though I think it's kind of its fork. It went that way, but if I was going to put $500, I certainly wouldn't put it into ETC. It's not that I'm bashing Ethereum Classic. It's that I think that money is better used somewhere else, like on a Solana, a Phantom, or whatever it may be. You know what I mean?
Right. I think this could happen, and I don't know for sure. Speaking of Polygon, I'm pulling up a news article. Mina, which just cracked the top 100, MINA. They just partnered with Polygon. Shout out to Tori McFarlane in our private community. He called Mina, which is up at like $5.40 right now. He was talking about it in our Discord when it was like $1 and some change. So that's the kind of information and intel you get in both of our private communities. I stress this all the time, man. Like, it's amazing how much I've learned from people in our community. It's just a great place to be to learn about new cryptos. But I say all that to say, Polygon's like kind of quietly integrating with all of these assets. We know it's going to be big for Ethereum 2.0, which isn't here yet. Like, is it one of those like assets that's dormant right now that maybe doesn't move a lot, but then like there's going to be a period where it just absolutely explodes, similar to Solana?
Yeah, I would tend to say you're right. And you know, so what is Polygon trading at right now? I even MATIC. Let me see. So I mean,
130, 133.
yeah. So I mean, here's the thing: if you don't want to miss the boat, then go. Again, right? You know, this is for entertainment purposes only. Blah blah blah. You know, but you know, maybe throw whatever your budget will allow. For me, I might throw $1,000 at it or something like that, and just say, okay, I'm gonna put that in the corner and see what it does. And because I think it comes back squarely to what you just said. It comes back to the fact of, you know, I readily say it, and I know you did too. I missed Solana. I mean, we should have bought it at 20 or 30. I freaking missed it, and it frankly pissed me off the whole time. Yeah. Every time I literally don't want to look at the chart because I know it's going to be crushing it.
I'm with you, dude. And I didn't want to buy it even when it was going up. I remember when it was 150, I'm like, should I get in? Should I get in? And then it's like the next day it's 170. I'm like, shit. And then it's 190. I'm like, what the hell? But yeah,
and it's already proven it can be there, right? So buying it at $1.74, I feel like I'm chasing it a little bit. But to end on this note and then kind of land this plane, because I want to talk about ADA. You know, I think to me, it's worth having a little bit of Solana, kind of like you look at it from an Ethereum standpoint, right? So have a little bit of Solana, but go buy, in my opinion, some Phantom, some MATIC, some Tezos that you mentioned, maybe some Mina, some of these other Avalanche, some of these other blockchain DeFi / smart contract plays, because I think we've got at least, what do you think, Zach, 4 or 5 months run here before ETH 2.0, I mean, give or take, maybe more, and I think after that, it's going to be kind of a wait-and-see attitude with ETH 2.0.
Exactly. As long as NFTs stay as popular as they are right now, I think you're going to see all these platforms skyrocket. I got a quick note from an insider on YouTube, and I know you talked about this one, so I'd like to get your opinions real quick before we move to ADA. Are you still bullish on Polymath? Shout out to Sean. Thanks for the question.
I'm texting my wife real quick, something about trying to make my kid an appointment. Just a minute.
Okay. Sean says he's shopping today, was going to pick up some new stuff. Polymath was one that I know we had talked about off air, because Austin and I talk we talk every day about new cryptos and kind of what we're watching. Sean, I could say I'm not invested in it, but I know there's been a lot of talk about it. And I think it's close to the top 100 too. So it's definitely one to consider.
Polymath?
Yeah.
So I just pulled it up. It's at 67 cents. It's ranked 140. I think it dropped. I think it was doing better than this. It's down 10% right now. I like what they're doing. I think and you can pretty much buy this on anything like Coinbase. Yeah, you can buy it on Coinbase. You can get it on crypto. You can get it on pretty much every major exchange. I think that Polymath will break the top 100. I think what they do, their use case, their utility, all that is pretty straightforward. I don't own it yet. I didn't buy any. My opinion is neutral right here, right this second. I think that that's kind of how I feel. I mean, it's 67 cents. It's like, all right, you know what? I might throw, if I was just on a whim, 200, 300, $400 on it or something like that, just for the hell of it. But it kind of comes back to that whole MATIC thing. Where do I want it? If I only have a certain amount of money I'm looking to allocate right here, right now, from a budget standpoint, probably wouldn't go into Polymath yet. I think there's better plays.
Yep. I agree. I agree with everything. Should we move into Cardano?
Yeah, so let me pull up Cardano real quickly and see what we got here. So Cardano, whoa, buddy, she's down to $2.38, down 7.7%. Because again, we got Ethereum down 7%, etc. So Cardano's following it exactly. So I'm sure you got people asking your end. Cardano ADA, smart contracts go live September 12th. There was some fear, some FUD out there that the test net was failing, blah, blah, blah. I haven't heard anything to the contrary, so I think that was complete bullshit. But like any tech development process, there's probably been issues, which they should, right? But I'm still hardcore bullish on Cardano. I still think Cardano is $5 to $10 by the end of the year. But the September 12th thing, I'm not sure we're going to get a lot of movement by September 12th because of the overall markets just sucks right now. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. So the 12th is Sunday. So if we don't see a reversal in the market, I don't think it'll be as big of a pop as we're expecting. However, I wouldn't be completely shocked if we saw a big run up leading up to the launch, right? Like a run up to $4. I mean, I think the all-time high is what, like 310, something like that right now for Cardano. Wouldn't be shocked at all if we get above that and even close in on $4 and then maybe settle back down and even sell off quite a bit. Like that wouldn't shock me. I mean, we're seeing that a lot with like big events, right? But it could go the other way. I mean, the Bitcoin El Salvador Bitcoin Day, everyone expected that to be a huge day, and that went south, right?
Dude, that was market manipulation, man.
Yeah.
That was a concerted effort to drive Bitcoin down and all that stuff around that, right? So,
yeah.
But to your point, that could happen. There could be market manipulation step in to drive Cardano down.
Yep.
I mean, it could be a concerted effort.
But I think the real test for Cardano is going to be once smart contracts launch, give it a few months, kind of see how people are using them. Like are people building the DeFi apps like Charles Hoskinson says they're going to, right? And it comes down to, what's going to be built on this network once it comes out, right? Because after the hype and after, it's out, it's here, then it all comes down to, are people using it? Do people like it?
Well, and you bring up a really valid point. Look at the first 20 minutes of our discussion. Solana, Phantom, all these other blockchain, DeFi, smart contract,
yeah,
plays. So in Cardano, I mean, there's nobody who's gonna question the staying power of Cardano, right? Versus say a Phantom, as an example, and I'm very bullish on Phantom. So I think it comes squarely back to the validity and all that. I mean, the launch has got to go smoothly, and if that happens, then I think we're off and running. And I think, what's funny is I hadn't even thought about it until you just literally said that. I think that the real pump is going to happen when the floodgates open from a technical standpoint, and you start to see, this project, that project coming onto the Cardano, network.
Yep.
And I think that's it.
Yeah, and I think that's going to happen late this year, and I think early 2022. You know, that's another thing too. Like, and don't misunderstand me. I think this last quarter is going to be really good for crypto. I do, but I think 2022 is setting up to be a huge year, right? Because if things kind of fall the way we think they will, right? We know the first quarter is usually really big for all investing, right? New Year's resolution, got to save money, got to do all this. In talking to my friend Todd, who's portfolio manager, you know, he thinks the market is going to take a downturn, the stock market, right?
Yeah.
And if we see what happened last time that happened, you know, that happened with crypto, crypto could be booming. People move all their money into crypto. And we've got all this money staked now, right, in ETH. We've got all this money staked in Cardano. Speaking of which, I've got an article up talking about the staking. Cardano adds over 200,000 new staking addresses in the past 3 months, right? So this money is locked up. It's not so much where, like, back in 2017, it was like, oh, let me dabble here, dabble there, make a little bit of money, and then put my money back in the stock market where things are safe, right?
Right.
No, these people, there are people now who are saying, screw the stock market. I'm a crypto investor. I'm staking. My money is locked up here. So I think all of that trickle down effect coming into 2022, I think it's setting up for an enormous year for crypto, especially the ones that we really like. My top two holdings, and I think your top two holdings, Ethereum and Cardano.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I think you bring up a very interesting scenario of, I think the demographic. I hadn't even thought about that till you brought it up. The demographic has changed. You know, you nailed it with the whole 2017 versus today. You also nailed it with millennial investors who are not old school. They don't want to put their money with the Fidelities and the Schwabs of the world, right?
yep.
As an example, which brings us squarely back to institutional money wanting to get more and more into this. You know, Fidelity saying 90% of their investors want access to crypto, and Fidelity, old school, old guard, you know, big mutual fund, you know, whatever, blah blah blah. I think it's changing, and so I think that I think you're 1,000,000% correct. You know, so I think it's cool. I mean, when people are saying that Ethereum, put aside the technical side of Ethereum as an example, all the technical stuff that's got to happen from POW to POS.
Mm-hmm.
Just talking about valuation, just talking about the numbers. How the hell are you going to go from Ethereum in 3,000 range to say 30,000 by 2023?
Exactly.
You're by massive amount of money, an insanely huge amount of money flowing into the crypto market.
Right.
And everybody, that's the dogs. Everybody readily agrees. Cut my number in half.
Yeah.
Everybody readily agrees that Ethereum to 15,000 is just like a laydown. That's going to happen.
100%. Yeah.
So for that to happen, the freaking crypto market has got to go up dramatically. You know.
With you 100%. I mean, I think like end of the year ETH, you know, I think you're hearing a lot of the same things. 8,000, 9,000 makes sense. But then in 2022, I think we could be talking about, you know, then the 3x from there, right? So it's 9 to 27, right? Or it's 8 to 24. That's what I think things are setting up for, especially when you look at the Squish report, right? They've got those predictions January 2023. What was the base case? 30,000?
The
right?
base was 30,000 by the first quarter of 2023, all the way
Yeah.
up to 150. But that was kind of pie in the sky. I think it was really 30 to 50, right?
Right. Right.
Which we need to pause for an announcement. And the announcement is, I got 177 viewers and 43 likes. Guys, hit the like button, and I'm sure.
Wait, how many likes?
43.
I've got 44. So let's keep this going. This will be the first time ever that I beat Austin in likes. So smash the like button on both streams. And yeah, it's totally free to do. TV timeout. Pause what you're doing. Yeah. Takes no time at all. Helps us out.
Yeah, you can tell we're competitive. So I'm always giving Zach crap that my channel is like bigger than his, and he's like, "I'm gonna catch up." I'm like, "No, you're not. Never, never, never." So yeah, hit the like button. All right, I'm at 60 now, so hit the like button, guys.
62. Keep hitting that like button.
Y'all can't let Zach win, man. Come on, don't let that shit happen. Don't let that happen. Yes, I said a nasty word. Oh, not really. Okay, so all right, let's move on. Let me see. I've got Pete Glasser in the house. Is Phantom better than H bar? To me, they're different. H bar. I've looked at that 8 million times. Hedera.
Yeah, it's sitting at 30 cents right now. Ranked 51. I know
They
Nut has said some great things about that one.
they don't do the same thing, right? Am I?
No.
No, it's a trust layer on the internet. Yeah, they don't do the same thing. I think so. From an investment standpoint, I don't know. Shit, I can't. What do you think? I can't. I honestly, Pete, I'm throwing that one to Zach. I can't give you an opinion. What do you think?
No.
Phantom versus H bar. Where would you put your money?
I'm with you, man. It's hard to compare the two, but I'll go back to the risk thing. I think there's less risk with Phantom, more risk with H bar, but probably more reward with H bar too.
Oh yeah. Coinbase tweeted. What's going on? Let's go look. Somebody said Coinbase. I'm pulling up Twitter. Somebody said Coinbase tweeted. What the hell happened? Hopefully it's not bad.
Coinbase Pro or regular Coinbase?
Probably Pro. They've 12 minutes ago. We have re-enabled sends and receive for SHIB or SHIB USD. Order bucks remain in limit-only mode. At this time, limit orders can be placed and canceled. And matches for market orders cannot be submitted. That's fine, guys. This is not an issue.
Right.
So, yeah. Anyway, it's the standard. They're just going through their due diligence, guys. Coinbase Pro of onboarding Shiba, to make sure that they iron out any of the snags. So we're good. Don't worry about it. Okay.
All right, so I got a question for you, Austin. This is an interesting one because it's similar, and it's both an exchange token, which I think that's an interesting kind of area to talk about. Like we talk about the NFT space, like these separate areas. Exchange token. So FTX token versus Crow coin.
You know what I'm going to say? FTX because because Tom Brady is one of the owners.
I hear you. Yeah, I hear you.
Commercial last night. They had a commercial with him and Giselle talking about it, and Tom was calling his buddies like, "I got something new. I got this and that."
No way.
Yeah, and one of them he calls some bar owner back back where the Patriots are, right? And the bar's like, I hate you, Tom. You're never gonna be. I hate you. And then Tom's like, "Yeah, but are you in?" And the bar owner's like, "Yeah." And it's like, "Are you in on FTX?" Right?
Crazy. How about that game too last night? Tom Brady, man, what a legend.
Never bet against Tom, man. You can't give him a minute 24 left, and I'm in Dallas, right? And you can't give him a minute.
Oh, right.
So yeah, but I think everybody was pleasantly surprised that Dallas freaking showed up. So
Dak looked good.
Yeah, no, he did. Well, and everybody thought he was. I mean, did you know that the line was 8.5? That Dallas was getting 8.5?
I didn't realize it was that much.
Oh, it was big. That's a huge
spread.
So yeah. Anyway. Okay, so back to what we're talking about. All right, I'm at 92 likes. Give me some more likes, guys.
Oh man, I'm getting passed up. 74 likes. So everybody, pause what you're doing, smash the like button. We got to catch up. Man, I'm just beating Zach. That's all I'm gonna do.
All right, so okay, so let's see. So I got Pete Glasser's in the house. Got some members. Cool. Okay, so what else do you want to chat about? Let's see what's going on. I want to talk about what else.
Yeah, keep in mind too. Go ahead. Sorry.
XRP, man, $1.06. What do you think? I know you bought it on Uphold, didn't you?
Yeah, I got some, and I bought the dip. So I've got $800 worth now. So I guess I'm kind of going in. I still think it's pretty risky, man. But the longer this SEC thing drags out, I think the better XRP looks. For me, right? I mean, it's just it feels like to me that the SEC is kind of running out of options at this point, right? So I still think of it, it's a little risky, but yeah, I like it, man. I like it.
I've always liked XRP. It's just kind of, it's the whole lingering effect, and I think the whole thing was rigged. I think now the more and more that's come out on the the people who initiated the lawsuit and it's just. They were working for that law firm over there. It's just dirty and bad,
Yeah.
And it's just yeah.
I'm with you, dude. And it almost seems like they just pulled XRP and just made an example of them. It's like, like how and why is this any different than what a lot of these cryptocurrencies are doing, right? And it's just, it doesn't make much sense other than, hey, we don't like this one. Let's pick on this one, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and there's even thought, it's just not it's not good on all fronts, right? So I've got somebody asking me about Proton. Ticker is ticker. That's stock guy. Call sign is XPR. Have you ever heard of them? They're ranked 527.
No.
I've never heard about them. So let me see here. So pull it up. Market. You can get it on pretty much, Uniswap, Gate.io, KuCoin, Pancake, Overview. What do these guys do? I bet you this not going to tell me.
As you look at that, there's an article that I just came across on cryptonews.net. Speaking of cryptonews.net, for everybody out there, great resource as like an aggregator of news. It just keeps you up to the latest news going on. We're talking about Cardano. The upgrade sets the stage for decentralized apps, known as dApps, to go live on the network with the Alonzo upgrade. Hoskinson has previously stated that Cardano will become a hub for DeFi and NFTs, two of the biggest areas right now. But it turns out that it'll be sometime after Alonzo launches before DeFi protocols go live. So again, speaking to our point, it's maybe it's not the initial surge. It's once these dApps start becoming live on the network and the NFT projects, it's going to take some time. So again, 2022, I think that's when we're going to see the big time growth for a lot of these assets. Cardano, Ethereum, especially with all their upgrades coming. That's going to have, then they're going to have time for things to kind of settle in, right? And see what happens. So, little tidbit on that again.
Yeah, but you kind of wonder, as part of the bigger story here, right? The whole Solana, Phantom, Avalanche, MATIC, et cetera, right? I hadn't really thought about it until you brought it up. ETH 2.0, is that going to be a game changer that change it? And I'm layering this into the context of what you just said, Cardano ADA, DeFi. So now what you've just read and what we've just heard is that it's not going to magically open up new DeFi contracts and projects. Starting in say October, as an example, right? So further out, which again probably. I got a super chat from Legos saying, "Dad, Dad, Dad, Dad." Everybody calls me the crypto old dad guy in the room. Anyway, so I think, we're probably not going to see an immediate impact per se. To me, I view that as a buying opportunity because I think Cardano will become one of the, DeFi / smart contract, plays out there, right alongside Solana, et cetera. And which I think brings us square back to my opinion, where you keep putting money into the Solanas, the Phantoms, the Cardanos, whatever, right? The Avalanches of the world, because the fact of the matter is those projects that are being built now are not really being built on Ethereum unless they're being built to be launched on Ethereum at a later date. You know what I mean? Because of gas fees.
Yep, 100%. And yeah. No, I'm with you 100%. And that's why I still think like these projects that you just mentioned, the Avalanches, the Phantoms, I think these next 4 months, they're going to see growth as long as NFTs continue to boom.
Well, and NFT and DeFi, right? NFT and DeFi projects. That's what it comes down to. And I think it's this conversation that I'm glad we got some good people on with us here. This is a really good dialogue to talk about the fact that we've got a 4-ish month run here, in my opinion, for these other smart chain, I'm mixing words here. These other blockchain, DeFi, NFTs, et cetera, plays that are going to get major play right now, and the tokens will go up in price, right?
Yep.
Because of that exact reason. They're not those projects that are going live now or that are being built now are not deploying on Ethereum.
Right.
I know there are some that are being built on Ethereum, but you get my point,
Yep. And the real question, I know we kind of talked about this early, but we got new people popping on all the time. So the real question again for me, it's early 2022 when Cardano and Ethereum now, are back at the top, and Cardano is rolling out all these different dApps, and Ethereum 2.0 is rolling out. It's What's going to happen to Avalanche? What's going to happen to Sol? What's going to happen to Phantom? Will they sell off? Will people move their projects over to Cardano now or over to Ethereum? I don't know. But that's why I think, yeah, go ahead.
Well, the business guy in me, and I don't even begin to okay, so I'm gonna make a statement, but I also am gonna caveat the statement. Statement is this: I don't know anything about all the technical underpinnings of a project. Like if I built a project today on Solana, okay, a DeFi project, and when Ethereum 2.0 comes out, okay, and I wanted to move it, I don't have any earthly idea what's involved in that process, and I'm not gonna, and I don't begin to claim that I do. My gut reaction says that if I built it on Solana, I stay on Solana, right? And that goes back, but again, I don't know, okay? But I would think you would stay where, you would stay there. Now, we did have an example where Atari just moved all their stuff over to Phantom, and that's one of the reasons that Phantom popped. And they immediately saw a boost in productivity and blah, 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 that kind of stuff. So I just tend to think that they're going to stay where they are. And I think it's going to become, I think the bigger question to me is, do we have a 4 or 5 month run, a real good hard run from a bull run with the Solanas, Phantoms, Avalanches of the world? I think yes, because you got Cardano ADA, who's going to be probably a little bit lagging there with smart contract implementations, people waiting. So they're going to be deploying on other networks, other blockchains. And I think Ethereum 2.0, when is that really going to happen? December, January, February, et cetera. Okay, so that's my guy.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, one other point too. It'll be interesting, and I don't have a direction here one way or another, but there's a lot of money staked on both Cardano and Ethereum. Do you think that money stays staked, or do you think that money is once able to be unlocked? Is it unlocked?
Well, I mean, there is the unlock period, right? But I think after that 6-month contract or however long those staking contracts are, a certain percentage of it will go elsewhere, just because it will. But I think the vast majority of that volume stays there. And oh, by the way, you got new volume being added, in the interim. I've got a super chat from Steve Cooper. Thoughts on Tel? That's Telcoin. Have you looked at them recently? Ranked number 94. Do you have an opinion?
Not recently, but I like it. I haven't invested in it. It looks good though. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't know. I've looked at it a few times when it was 2-3 cents. What is it now?
It is. It's 1 cent and change. Like 1.752. Steve, I don't really have a positive or negative opinion. I'm going to tell you that. Thanks for the super chat. Here's what I would say. If it was me sitting there and I was looking to put money in Telcoin, I probably wouldn't put it there. I'd put it somewhere else, like, not investment advice, right? I'd put it in Solana, Phantom, Avalanche, some of these other things, Cardano, some of these other things we've been talking about. So,
hey, dude, I got on my live stream here, SHIB pulled up, a lot of volume coming in. 3 green candlesticks here, looking nice, actually. It's a nice little steady growth. We're watching the volume bars. A lot of volume coming in, so.
Showing red on CoinMarketCap. I know you're looking at more live stream data, so we do have some green candlesticks.
Yeah, it's still overall red on the day, but we just went from the 6.5 level not too long ago to the 7.1 and moving. So
that's funny. You're right. We did go from 6.5 to 7.142, but it's showing it being negative 4%.
Yeah.
The damn thing. So yeah. So hey guys, I got to go in about 10 minutes. My son just texted me. He's got an earache, so I got to leave here in a minute to take him to the doctor. So I'm about to have to punch out here in a minute.
Hey, did they win last night? Football?
Yes, they did. Thank you for that. They won dramatically. He got hurt on the last play. Of course, being a running back, he got hurt, his leg hurt, but not that. That's just what happens in football, right? But
True.
Cool. I'm gonna give you guys on my end. I'm giving you guys a 5 or 10 minute call. But here's the thing: I'm gonna pull up for those of you guys on my live feed. When I hang up, you need to go jump over. I can't believe I'm promoting Zach on my channel. God, man. You need to go over to and I'm showing them right now on YouTube. You need to type in, of course I can't spell your name, Zach Humphries right here. So go type in Zach Humphries And you can see there he is. There's his beautiful bald-headed mug there with his goatee and all that with his, so go check him out. He's live streaming. So when I got to leave in a minute, you guys go jump on live with Zach and go check him out. He does okay content. I'm better, but he does all right. So,
I like it. And anybody that's on this stream, make sure you check out Austin's channel too. Austin Hilton's channel, and he does pretty good over there too.
He does all right. He does all right. He does okay. Yeah. So let's wrap up on my end. You guys definitely pull up Zach. Go spend some time with him. I think. Okay. So let me ask you this. Okay. So it's kind of a loaded question, but the market's down. The overall crypto market's down about a little bit under 5% right now, right? And Ethereum's at 3,300, Bitcoin's at 4,500, blah, blah, blah. Well, how long do you think we got for this kind of down cycle? What's your opinion?
My gut tells me throughout the weekend, and then we start to see a bounce back early next week. Because usually the overall crypto market weekends, little downturn. Of course, SHIB is the opposite. Some recent information we got out. But I would say early next week we start going back up. I don't think this is a long-term dip, in my opinion. What do you think?
I would tend to agree. I mean, I've quit trying to forecast it, so I don't even begin to even really try. Right.
Right. It's tough.
And I mean, let's go back to what we always talk about. Right. This is a buying opportunity. Right. Zach Rosser, who's a member, do we still like ACH? Hell yeah, we still like ACH. It's a long-term play.
Yep.
By the way, Zach, you've got, don't you have him coming on? Zach Humphries, the CEO of ACH, coming on his channel next week?
Yeah, so Monday morning at 7:30 a.m. I don't think I'm going to go live because it's going to be just a quick half-hour interview, and then I got to, bounce over to work real quick. But that night, Monday night, I'll try to upload it. I will upload it. I'll get it up sometime Monday night. It should be about a half-hour sit-down, and we're going to ask them, everything from, the partnerships they already have with Binance and Shopify. They got some future partnerships. The future crypto card is supposed to be coming out late this year, early next year. They're partnering with Visa and MasterCard for that. So a lot of good stuff. I've been saying the same thing, and I've been covering it on the channel in recent weeks, especially with John's interview coming up. It's a speculative play, but I'll tell you what, man. I mean, you can't deny a partnership with Binance, Shopify, Visa, and MasterCard. I mean, it's a speculative play, but I think it's definitely intriguing. So I can't wait to see what he says.
I don't even really think it's a speculative play. It's a long-term play that will pop when on this major announcement that maybe you might get out of him. I don't think he's going to reveal it, but because they haven't made their major announcement, right?
Yeah, he didn't reveal it. Cointelegraph did a AMA with him mid-August, and I forget the guy who was interviewing him, but he asked him, and he didn't divulge, but he did say that this partnership would be bigger than anything that they've done so far. So whatever it is, it's bigger than Shopify, it's bigger than Binance. So I'll try to get it out of him, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, he's not going to tell you.
Probably not.
He ain't going to tell you, man. All right, guys, I got to go. My wife's bugging me. She's made an appointment for my son. I got to go pick him up from school and take him to the dock. So thanks for spending some time with me. I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna go. So again, if you guys want some more live stream action, jump over to Zach Humphries' channel, check him out. And as always, brother, I appreciate you, man. I'll yell at you later today, okay?
All right, man. Take care.
See you. Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. So we can get to some questions here. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the live stream here with Austin and I. We're good friends. We talk crypto on air, off air, all the time. So we talk about a lot of the same assets too. So welcome in anybody new to the channel. If you're coming over from Austin's page, hopefully you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. We do cover a lot of the same assets. So so welcome in. So let me take some questions. I'll get to as many as I can. So rattle off your questions. Of course, if you do want one answered, any type of super chat, super sticker, I will definitely get to right away. This meeting has been ended by Austin, so my picture went away, but that's okay. Hold on, bear with me. I will get my box back up here for you. Hold Let me see here. Bring this back into the fold. There we go. Should have me back on screen here in a second. Okay, so yeah, run your questions in, and we will try to get to as many as we can here on the live stream. What do you think of Hex? I like it. Not invested in Hex, but it's a good one. It's definitely one that could definitely pop here during altcoin season in the next 4 to 6 months. Russo, what the hell just happened with Coinbase Pro and Shiba? Well, Coinbase Pro listed Shiba. There has been some price differentials. I think it's just glitches in the system. That's kind of my best guess at this point. We haven't heard anything. We did get some news from them over on Twitter. We'll try to get some insight there. Oh, speaking of Twitter, I got to share this live stream with everybody. Thoughts on Seller Network? I like Seller a lot. It's definitely getting a lot more play. I got to do a little deeper dive, but it looks good. Looks good. Welcome in, everybody. ADA price prediction end of the 12th. Okay, ADA price prediction on December 12th. I'm going to say $3.80. Okay, I think we're going to see a big run up on the 12th and then probably a sell-off. That's kind of my thinking, at least. We'll see what happens. I could be right, could be wrong. But this is the latest information from Coinbase Pro here, right at the top of my screen here. We have re-enabled sends and receives for SHIB. They must have temporarily stopped them. Our SHIB to USD and SHIB USDT order books remains in limit-only mode at this time. Limit orders can be placed and canceled, and matches may occur. Market orders cannot be submitted. So that's the latest from Coinbase Pro. Let's see here. My friend made 8K in the Hex and sold it. Nice. That's a nice come up though, Salvo. That's nice. A lot for the day for ADA. Hey, what's up, Mr. Junior? How you doing, man? Mines has gone up 300 places in market cap rank. Wow. The Mines social media network is blockchain based and nice. Oh, here's Sandeep Nawal from Polygon. Oh, he's quoting Naval. I love Naval. He's a great dude. Okay. Austin, is realistic to drop a 0 in September for SHIB. Do you feel it coming? Yes, I think it definitely could happen. I think it could definitely happen. Thanks, Travis, for the shout out. Appreciate it. Just dropped a comment on Austin's vid saying I love the content you both bring out and hearing the latest. Thanks, Carl. Appreciate you, man. Can't wait. Keep it up, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words, everybody out there. Thank you all for the support, too. We do have the Patreon page. Do have to plug that real quick. It's up in the top chat. But come on over and join us if you want to, get on the inside of things, have a private community, have a place to bounce ideas off of, learn about new assets. You could do that for as low as $10 per month. And you unlock a ton of access to new cryptos, new ideas, new DeFi projects people are looking at. A ton of great insight. For just $20, you get all that, and I'll take a look at your portfolio for you. You get buy and sell trade alerts, whole bunch of cool stuff. So that link's down in the description if that's something that interests you. Come on over and follow me at Twitter too. Would appreciate that, at Z_Humphries. Let's get back to the charts here. So SHIB moving up a little bit, kind of consolidating back off. Everything's slightly down right now. There are some particular assets really performing well. Look at Terra Luna right now. Luna is popping here, up 34%. That's really looking strong here. Flow making some nice headway here in the 24-hour period. Elron as well, or I'm sorry, this is Elron. Elron making some nice gains here. Jermaine, appreciate the kind words, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. This is Tezos. Tezos looking solid here too, up 5%. All right, so what other questions do you have? Let's see here. What other questions? What else? Why is everything selling off? Just a layover of the market correction here. That's all it really is. No real reason. The market ebbs and flows. This isn't really anything like the other day with the flash crash, though. I mean, this is very minor stuff. Really, we're pretty flat overall. If we look at this, let's pull it all the way up here on CoinMarketCap. Okay, we're down, what, 5% maybe? 4.5%. Okay. I mean, that's like any other Tuesday. Kritika, hello. Mr. Junior, what's up? BMX is up a lot. There you go. Considering everything continues to go as planned, what's your price prediction on SHIB 2025? I'm sure one of your videos covers that, but just can't remember. Well, I can't give you a price prediction that far out, but I'm holding till at least then, till 2025. And here's the thing with SHIB. There's going to be ebbs and flows. There's going to be ups and downs with every asset, but in particular with these ones that are more speculative. However, 0.001, I think, is in order for 2025, and that's when I'll begin to take some profits. That's my opinion, not financial advice. Zach, check out Wrath and TWX coins. All right, Robert, appreciate you, man. Hope ADA goes boom Sunday. Yeah, we'll have to see. It's a big day for ADA. Advice needed. I have 4K. I want to invest in all one coin. What should I do? If you have 4K and you want to put it all into one coin, everybody else, light up the chat. What do you think this person should do with 4K? Should they put it all into Cardano? I don't think that's a bad move. I would say Cardano for its price, how much you could still get with 4K. I would say Cardano at 240. You can get Cardano at 240 with 4K. I think that's a pretty good get. I would say Cardano if you really wanted to put it all in one coin. Thank you all so much for bouncing in here, too. If you're a long-time listener, thank you out there. Anybody new, light up the chat. Let me know if you're a new subscriber. I love to see new subscribers. Gary, hope ADA goes boom Sunday. Nice. Joshua, thank you for the super chat, man. First super chat of the day. I wish I had a cool sound effect. I'm going to work on that. I hear some people out there in the YouTube space. One is Nick Nimmons. I learned how to do YouTube from his channel. And he's got this thing. Every time somebody gives him a super chat, it's like, super chat, right? I got to get some kind of sound effect or something. Check out LCX. Bought some 2 weeks ago. LCX. All right. Let's pull up LCX because he did fire in a super chat. So thank you, Mr. Flores. Appreciate you, man. So let's pull up LCX. Bought it a few weeks ago. How are you, Flores? Are you looking good on that investment? Are you making some cash, making some bread on this? It's ranked 652, 4 cents right now on LCX. Asher would go 4K with ETH. Yeah, that's not a bad move either. That would be less risky. But if you wanted to go a little bit more risky, I'd go Cardano. Let's see here. You could go full ETH and then the rest into Cardano too. That can net you a nice little diversity. 4K and 2 coins, Cardano and VET, or go that way. LCX is a proud member of the World Economic Forum's Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution. Has been named Blockchain Pioneer. So what does it do? Let's see. What does it do? Okay. Let's see. It's launched a second layer DeFi protocol enabling limit orders at Uniswap. Okay. Okay. The LCX token is the fuel for the LCX.com platform. It works as a long-term sustainable incentive mechanism to motivate various stakeholders to participate in the ecosystem. Interesting. Okay. So there you go. Cool, Flores. Appreciate that, man. There's one for everybody to look at. It is in the top 700, top 700. Yeah. Cool. ICX. Oh, ICX. I looked at the wrong one. ICX. Thank you for the super chat. Sorry about that, man. ICX. Okay. Well, there's LCX too. There's another one. It's not terrible either. ICX. Icon. Okay, gotcha. I've heard of this one. Thanks again for the super chat. Hey, if we could light up the likes too, let's hit 150 likes. I think that's doable. What do you think? Icon pumping right now, ranked 83. Nice, Flores. This looks solid for you, man. Hopefully you made some cash here, brother. So let's see. It's a decentralized blockchain network focused on interoperability. With Icon's blockchain transmission protocol, independent blockchains like Bitcoin and Ethereum can connect and transact with one another. Very cool. This opens up cross-chain use cases. Very nice. Yeah, this is very needed, right? Very needed in the space, so I can see why it's popping. Good stuff, man. Jermaine, thanks for the super chat, man. Best Discord group. My portfolio grew because of the Discord group, and I learned a lot. Teaching people now because of this channel. Thank you, Jermaine. I appreciate you, man. And I think Jermaine is one of many in our private community. Heck, my portfolio has grown. It was already doing pretty good. Now it's doing really good. Just because I don't have all the answers, but we've got 125 people in our community, and they all know something about crypto. It's amazing. You're going to learn when you get in our community. Again, $10 a month. I mean, we spend $10 in 2 days at popular coffee shops, right? So just throwing it out there. It's definitely something to consider. John Kennedy, thank you for the super chat, man. What is all the buzz about SHIB being accepted on Amazon? Well, it's being accepted on Amazon through shop.io, but not really. You have to go through shop.io. But there has been rumors that Amazon, Dell Crypto put out some things. There's been rumors that Amazon is looking to add potentially AMP or Shiba. There was a couple other rumored. We don't know for sure, though. We don't have those answers, so it's very speculative. Feels like Polygon has yet to realize its potential. I agree, Scott. In fact, we talked about that earlier on in the live stream. I think Polygon one day, once Ethereum 2.0 rolls out probably, and we're seeing all these projects utilize it, Coinbase is going to utilize Polygon, I think Polygon is going to have a similar kind of movement that we're seeing from Solana. Like it's going to be, we're going to look up one day, Polygon's going to go from 150 to 11 bucks. And we're just going to be like, whoa, what the heck just happened? Right? It's going to just 10x out of nowhere. Kind of like Solana did, right? Went from 20 bucks to 200. I think we're going to see a similar path for Polygon. So I am holding on to my MATIC. I miss Solana, but I ain't going to miss Polygon. I ain't missing MATIC. I'm sitting on that stuff. And I got in early, MATIC. Most of my coins are in at 77 cents, 88 cents, and I've nibbled anytime below a $1.40, $1.30, somewhere in there. I've added on to some Polygon at various points. So, yeah, man, I'm loving Polygon long term. And I agree with you. I don't think it's popped yet. It hasn't. The price isn't baked in to how much potential it has, and already to what it's doing for a lot of various projects and how it's working alongside a lot of various projects. Let's see. Sounds like Tezos when I could have gotten it. Yeah, I hear you, Salvo. Yeah, I hear you. Artemis holds MATIC too. Nice. Very good. I think that's a good hold. It's a good long-term hold. Certainly. So yeah, Icon. Going back to this one. Interesting. Thank you, Flores, too, for tipping us off on this one. There you go. One to look at there. Icon ranked 83. I'll tell you another one I really like, and I've talked about this a few times, and I think it's another one that one day we're going to look up and we're going to be like, whoa, where did this come from? Just remember here that I talked about it, okay? Because I think this is going to happen. I could be wrong. I'm not always right? I don't have all the answers. However, I think one day we're going to look up and Zilliqa is going to be a big mover. It's still in the top 100. It's not that speculative. It's a really interesting one that I really like, okay? So let's look at Zil. Raquel, thanks so much for the super chat. Love this channel. I've made a nice amount myself. Keep up the great work, Zach. Thanks, Raquel. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. So Zil, let me show you here. Zil is a public permissionless blockchain designed to offer high throughput with the ability to complete thousands of transactions per second. It seeks to solve the issue of blockchain scalability and speed by employing sharding as a second layer scaling solution. The platform is home to many decentralized apps. As of October 2020, it allows for staking and yield farming as well. Okay, now let's focus in on what makes Zilliqa unique. Zilliqa claims to be the world's first public blockchain to rely entirely on a sharded network. This allows us to achieve high throughput, high transactions per second, which it says solves the scalability issue. Okay? Zilliqa seeks to become the blockchain of choice for large-scale enterprise use, including among the advertising, gaming, entertainment, and financial services and payment industries. In its 2018 position paper, its team states that the platform aims to rival traditional centralized payment methods such as Visa and MasterCard. So, huge aspirations, and why not take a stab at Zil? I could say this too. I'm not huge into technical analysis, but I was watching Invest Answers channel. Go give that man a follow. He's super intelligent when it comes to technical analysis. He does a fantastic job. If you haven't seen his channel, he's up over 200,000 subs. I watch him and learn from him all the time. Invest Answers. all one word. He is running a model on all the top 100 cryptocurrencies. He has said the biggest surprise to come out of his model so far is Zilliqa. Biggest positive surprise to come out of his model so far is Zilliqa. And after doing some of my own due diligence and seeing that, I pulled the trigger on Zill. I am in, and it's one that I'm pretty excited about. I've got a decent sized bag that I'll be trying to add on to as well. So there you go. Let's see. Stefan, you're right. Called it, man. Kusama, Kritika, that's a good question. I like Kusama. Just, you know what? I haven't done a deep dive into it. There's so many cryptos, right? So few time. But a lot of people like Kusama. Kusama is part of, oh gosh, where is Kusama built on? Is it built on Aave? Let me pull up Kusama for a minute. I also hold VET. What is up, Logan? How you doing, man? I'm new. What is FUD? Fear, uncertainty, doubt. Yep, you got it. Child of Ash, Shib. What's it doing? Is it moving up? Hold on, let's bounce over to Shib here. Is it moving? Shib is moving. There we go. Nice. We're bouncing. We are bouncing. Okay. Let me go back to CoinMarketCap and Kusama. I think it's part of the Aave network, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Let's see. Polkadot's wild cousin. So it's on Polkadot's network? Let's see. It's an unusual among blockchain platforms since it's predominantly built for developers that want to launch bold, ambitious projects, fast evolving pace of development. Okay. It's on the nominated proof of stake consensus. System enables it to perform rapid on-chain upgrades without a fork. Like Polkadot, Kusama features on-chain governance capabilities. Interesting. But yeah, Kusama's a good one. A lot of people talk about it in a positive light. It's just, it's kind of one I've glossed over, right? There's just so many good ones. But yeah, I think it's a good play. What just happened to Shiba Inu on Coinbase? It dropped to 0. So where are you looking at this? Are you looking at this the price on Coinbase Pro or Coinbase? Let me see here. Coinbase. Yeah, the price differential is all kind of over the place. Kusama can go up to 1,000 in December. There you go. Kritika said it. Heard it here first. Zach, you think BTC going to drop more? And what do you think about XRP or something? 42,000. I would be shocked if BTC drops below 42. But where's it at right now? 45. Yeah, I don't see it dropping too much lower than this, especially not to 42. But if it does drop to 42, ETH will probably drop to like 2,900, and I'll be adding more ETH. Okay, so prices. Let's see here. Let's see what the price listed for SHIB is here. Earn free crypto. Aren't you afraid that all crypto goes to the moon when we would have a world full of millionaires, which could cause inflation? Eric, I appreciate the question, and thank you so much for the super chat. I think you might be overestimating how many people are actually in crypto. There aren't too many people in crypto. I mean, sure, we'd have more millionaires than we do now, but a lot of people aren't investing in crypto still. It's still very new, okay? But, I mean, hey, I think that's I'd like to run into that problem. Would it cause inflation? Not really. I don't think so. because I think a lot of that money would stay in crypto. I mean, I think people would take profits, but it would come back into crypto. Michael, I like Chili's. I own it. What happened to Adam? Will it move back up? Everything's down a little bit, AJNA, but I like Adam. I don't own it. Sir, what's the price prediction for Push token? Don't have one. Don't know about it. XRP not working on Trust Wallet. Where else can I purchase? Bolo, Uphold and Kraken if you're in the U.S. Uphold and Kraken. Hey, Zach, what about... yeah. What's good, Mike? How you doing, man? So what are y'all looking at with this price action? What am I missing here? This says 715. Is it different on Coinbase Pro? Is that what I'm guessing? You're looking at Coinbase Pro's price? Yeah, no problem. What do you think about global digital content? Global digital content? Is that an asset or just in general? Shooting from the hip. What's the next 10x token? Shooting from the hip. Next 10x token. Ooh, this is interesting. Shooting from the hip. Next 10x token. Here we go. Next 10x token. I want to say Zilliqa. Next 10x token. Could be Phantom. Could be Phantom. Wouldn't be shocked if it's Phantom. Wouldn't be shocked if it's H-bar. I'll give you 3. Phantom, H-bar. I think Engine Coin could also 10x. Engine. There you go. And Zilliqa. Amp's another one you could throw in there too. Yeah. Zill or Algo. Zach, what do you think of SafeMoon? Can you talk about it a little? Crypto Pro, I like SafeMoon. Don't own any of it. Love that it's a strong community. It's got a ton of holders. Like that the dev team's out front. But just a lot of things. Wait, is the SafeMoon wallet out? Did that ever launch? Is it out? Because I mean, I like it even more if the wallet's out. Finance with Finn. What's up, T? Z, I think that question about inflation is interesting. Question is, will crypto be a transactional asset or an investment asset? Is it transactional activity that yields? It is a transactional activity that yields inflation. That's a good question. I think speaking to that, and Todd, thanks for popping in, man. Question is, will crypto be transactional? I think some will, but most won't. Okay, or an investment. I think most will be an investment. So, you know, I think people who make a ton of money from Bitcoin and Ethereum, they might take some profits, but they're going to continue to hold a lot because it's going to go up. Now, some of these slower moving, you know, altcoins that pop out of nowhere, then, you know, they're probably more transactional. But there are going to be some transactional cryptos. We just don't know which ones they're going to be, which ones people are going to use. But I think most cryptos are not going to be transactional. Most crypto are going to be investments. At least on the big board in the top 100, I think. It's a really good point, though. Thanks, T, for popping on too, man. Zach, what do you think of GDC? Don't know about that one, Salvo. I believe H-bar could. Yeah, I think so too, Boca. Jonathan, thanks for the super chat. Hey, Zach, please, when you get a chance, look into Polymath. It's flying under the radar. Yeah, somebody mentioned that. We've been hearing a lot about it. That's a great point, though, by my buddy Todd. So make sure you go check that comment out. You know, calling certain cryptos transactional, certain investments. I think that's a really good distinction. Polymath. Let's see what's up. Polymath. Oops. Dropping stuff all over the place. Polymath. Here we go. Ranked 140. Oh, there's a coin called Global Digital Content. Interesting. I'll have to check that out eventually, Salvo. Thank you for that. SHIB minus 80 on Coinbase. What? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. It's got to be a glitch. I have no idea. Coinbase Pro back to normal. Okay. To me, that means crypto wealth creation should be anti-inflationary. Well, I mean, Ethereum is already deflationary right now because they're burning the supply. So Ethereum is deflationary right now, which is kind of crazy. But let's read about Polymath real quick. Polymath. Nothing on what it makes, why it's unique, right? All right, but it's a decentralized Ethereum project built with the goal of making it easier to create and manage security tokens. The ST20 Polymath standard allows users to embed regulatory requirements into the tokens themselves. Okay, it was found. Okay. Tell me more here. It's the utility token that's used to access the suite of smart contracts. Built its own proof-of-stake blockchain called Polymesh. So it has the goal of making it easier to create and manage security tokens. Interesting. Which security on the on blockchains is going to become more and more important as more money comes onto the blockchain. Yeah, it's an interesting play. It's just outside the top 100. I think it's pretty speculative, but down right now, 9%. I mean, yeah, why not? I would take a stab at something like this. It's not like you're taking a stab at something in the 3,000s out of 12,000. We have 11,800 cryptos listed on CoinMarketCap. So it's ranked 140. I like the use case here. And this is very brief overview here. I'm not doing a deep dive, but just shoot from the hip here. I don't think it's a bad move. Child of Ash, ETH, SHIB, and several others are deflationary. Yeah, SHIB is, yeah. There's a lot of cryptos that are deflationary already. Anyone else having issues on Shiba Swap? I log in, click on bury, but doesn't show my buried coins. Yeah, Cash Nate. I'm sure others will jump in and see if they're having those same issues. I have not heard of those though, man. Ooh, Ryder, I did not know that. You know, YouTube sends notifications for 3 uploads a day. I've missed your stream because of the shorts you put out. Wow, did not know that. Hell Ryder. Well, you could follow me on Twitter. I do usually put out when I go live there. I was a little late to tweet out the link here. But you could follow me over on Twitter if you want to stay up to date, and you can hit the notification thing over there too, wherever the heck they have it on here. Make sure you do that, because I do want to continue to put out shorts, because, I mean, people like shorts. So I do want to continue to put those out. But thank you for letting me know that, dude. I did not know that at all. Appreciate that. Bruce Wayne, thanks. Is ACH wallet decent? I just noticed it on Google Pay. Michael, I haven't used it. SHIB is only on Coinbase Institutional and Coinbase Pro as of this week. Right after the next pullback, SHIB will be hit. Yeah, I think so too, Child of Ash. Daisy Dukes. Trisha, what's up? Jacob, Coinbase fixed the glitch. Okay. The price for the SHIB on Coinbase is all over the place. Yeah, I'm hearing that from a lot of people. Never seen a single notification for you. So weird, Boca. So weird, man. I don't get it. I totally don't get it. Just in Coinbase Pro is investing. The only thing I'll say is maybe unhit the notification bell and then re-hit it. I don't know. But Boca, at least you're in our private community, and I do let people know in our private community when I'm going live and things like that. I'm not perfect with it. I do miss it sometimes because I'm so anxious to get on here and get going, and sometimes I forget to do it. But most of the time, I do let everybody know in our private community when we're going live. So yeah, we'd love for you to come over and join us. I don't know if we got any new members while we've been live. Let me see, because if we did, I want to welcome you in. Oh, shout out to Garrett. Garrett, welcome. And William from earlier. Garrett and William, new members. Welcome in, Garrett and William, if you're listening out there. Cool. Robert, thank you for the super chat. Let's check that out for you, man. TWX. Let's do it. TWX. Let's see what's up. What do we got? TWX. Twindex. All right, let's check it. What's up, Ben? How you doing? Jordan, Aziel, Jacob, what's up? What's up, what's up? Twindex is showing 0, 0, 0, no data. So what's that about? TWX, we'll go to their website. Yeah, I hear you, Steven. It's weird, man. I don't know what's going on with that, dude. There's nothing I could do other than try to tweet out as many times as I put out a video. I do send out my videos and tweets too, and so you can follow me on Twitter. Check it out that way too. That helps. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice, Aziel. Was an insane glitch. Was able to buy low on KuCoin and sell high on Coinbase Pro. That's awesome. That's awesome, bro. Why is this taking so long? Come on, Twindex, load up. Load up for me. Maybe Twindex. I don't know why Twindex doesn't want to load. Come on. And the prices are all out. They're not showing me any prices here. It says couldn't find any data here. But maybe we can read about it. Twindex is the first and only synthetic assets trading platform on the Binance Smart Chain. The synthetic assets are pegged to real-world prices by using a fractional algorithmic algorithm. Ugh. The real-world prices or Oracle prices are powered by Chainlink. Ooh, that's interesting. I like that. I like that they're powered by Chainlink. I don't like that their website's not loading. So from the information I've got, Twindex is interesting, but I have little information here. Sorry about that. Whoever sent that super chat, but Robert, I will look into this further, man. Appreciate the super chat. I do like that they're with Chainlink, though. I like that. Okay. I do like that. In terms of where you can get it, no data is available on that either. What the heck? Come on, man. Thanks for the super chat, though, man. Appreciate you. Use Google Chrome? All right, I will. Thank you for the super chat again, dude. Appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. My bad, man. All right, let's do it. I am on Google Chrome, but let's do a Twindex Google search for you. I got you, brother. I got you. Fonzie, what is up? William, comments on Helium Network. Maybe I'll try to get there, William. Let's see. What was it again? TWX. Crypto. TWX Crypto. Ooh, decentralized the web. Oh no, that's Tron. Nah, we don't want to do that. Ah, shoot. No, Tron. One day being good. How you doing? Good, man. How are you? Harmony 1, I like it, Andreza. I like it. I like it. Let's see CoinDex. They might pull it up. TWX price. Let's see. Maybe. I hear you, Gary. I'm with you, man. What's going on with Algo? Yeah, it's fallen. Everything's fallen. I just bought some Algo too, and it dipped. I'm not worried about it, though. It'll bounce back. I'll probably buy some more. Lower my average cost down a little bit. I'm holding that one for a little while, so it is what it is. I thought they fine was nearly empty. Hey, remember, you don't lose if you don't sell. You only lose when you sell. All right, so here's the price, 0.02. Market cap closing in on $1 billion. I like that. Once it gets to $1 billion market cap, to me, it's like, okay, legit, right? Circulating supply, 30 billion. Okay, reached its highest price on September 4th, 6 days ago. Lowest price. Start date was 2018. Okay. See if there's any news on it. Tron wallet ads just... No, that's not it. TWX. Is TWX Tron wallet? Is that what it is? Is that what it stands for? I think it does. Yeah, Tron wallet. Okay. Twindex. Let's go to Live Coin Watch. Maybe they have a little insight here. It's on CoinGecko. Nice. I think Live Coin Watch will have it too. Live Coin Watch is another cool website, by the way. Okay, no historical data. What the? All right, let's go to CoinGecko. Nope. Sorry, guys. TWX. Let's go over CoinGecko here. BD, what's up, man? Just bought more ACH, AMP, and ADA. When is the John Tan live event? Did it happen on your channel? I'm excited for ACH, AMP, and Chib. BD, what's up, man? So I'm interviewing John Tan on September 13th, man. So Monday morning, early Monday morning. It will not air live early Monday morning because it's going to be 7:30 a.m. Eastern. I will record the video and then post it later that night. So it'll probably be around 7 p.m. Eastern on nighttime, 7 p.m. Eastern on the 13th is when I'll post it. And that interview will take place on the same day. I'll just air it at night. More people listening, more people watching. So yeah, looking forward to it, man. Thank you for the super chat too. Okay, TWX. Let's check this out here. Let's do it right here, right here. If you could too, if you haven't hit that like button, pause what you're doing. Let's get up to 200 likes. I think that's doable, right? So smash that like button if you forgot. I totally forgive you, but it's totally free to do, and it really helps us out. Definitely helps us out immensely. TWX, error occurred. Try again later. Okay, well, that's awkward. I don't know what the heck's going on, man. They don't want me to look at TWX, but from what I can tell, man, it looks pretty cool. That's what I got. I like that it's working with Chainlink and the Oracle there. I don't know, man. This isn't loading. It's frustrating. Dude, sometimes these sites just don't load for me. Like, I don't know. Like, all these are fine. Like, I'm here. I'm live. Like, these exchange sites, for whatever reason, just, or these, what do you call them? CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, whatever. They take forever. I don't know. Sorry, dude. Hopefully that gives you something. Thoughts on Shiba Inu? I like it. I'm invested in it long term. It's speculative for sure, but I'm holding it. It's under new listing on CoinGecko. Where is that? Where a new listing? I don't even see that. New listing? Where is that? Resources, products, community, coins. New listing, recently added. Should we go there? TWX is what we're looking for, right? There it is. TWX, got it. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Twindex, got it. All right, cool. Up 12.8%. Okay, here we go. Twindex, here we go. Twindex. So there you go. Let's see. Max supply, 100 million. It's popping, that's for sure. It's the first and only synthetic assets trading platform on the Binance Smart Chain. They're pegged to real-world prices by using fractional algorithmic algorithm. Real-world prices, the Oracle prices are powered by Chainlink. Okay, we got that. You can buy it on PancakeSwap. It's currently the biggest exchange that it's on. We'll try to load their website one more time here. Let's see what happens. Maybe. See if that pops up. We're going to get their website. Joe Vegas, what's up, man? Have y'all talked about SHIB yet? Yeah, we have. Oh, here we go. The first synthetic asset. Oh, maybe. What the heck happened? You got to be kidding me. It was up and then it was gone. But there you go. Twindex up 12.8%. Check it out. Hopefully this website loads for you. That's all I got, man. I don't know. Look, it's not loading. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to get up and get out of here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I will have some more content out later and, of course, throughout the weekend. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Thank you so much for tuning into this live stream with Austin and I, and then here on the backside, just taking some of your questions. Always appreciate the discussion. Thank you all so much for the super chats. Thank you for the likes, the new subscribers. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, haven't hit that like button, do that on your way out. Appreciate all of you, and very grateful for you. Come on over, join us at the Patreon too. If you want some more insider information. And again, I don't have all the answers, but I got a group of people behind me in our Patreon. They are ready to go. They're ready to help you. We're all helping each other. All of our portfolios are growing together. That's the name of the game, constant growth. We're all doing it together. So catch you over there, and see you all in the next video. Take care. Oh, yeah. By the way, before I go, merchandise. We're working on it. I'm working on merch. Some constant growth merch coming soon, as well as some other things. More info on that. I'm working on it. Merchandise is coming.